We begin with a question: have you ever felt a pull so profound, so inexplicable, that it defied the logic of time, space, or even reason? If you're here, watching this, I know you felt it. That invisible thread tugging at your heart, whispering to you in ways no words can. This is the beginning of understanding the signs your twin flame is sending, a powerful spiritual connection. You see, the journey of the twin flame is not like any ordinary connection. It's not simply about romance, longing, or even companionship. It's about transformation. It's the universe itself calling you to awaken, to evolve, and to merge with the highest version of yourself. But how do we know when our twin flame is reaching out to us in the energetic realm? How do we recognize these signs when they're often subtle, surreal, or even disguised in the chaos of everyday life?
Click subscribe to this channel to get more profound spiritual lessons.
The first thing to understand is this: your twin flame's connection to you is not bound by the physical world. They don't have to be in the same room, city, or even country as you for the connection to exist. In fact, many twin flames feel this connection long before they ever meet in the physical. Have you felt at those moments when you're sitting quietly, maybe even lost in thought, and suddenly a wave of emotion washes over you? A longing, a joy, or even a sadness that doesn't feel like your own. That's your twin flame. When your twin flame sends out their energy to you, it often begins in the heart center. You might feel an inexplicable warmth in your chest, as though your heart is expanding to hold something greater than itself. Or you may feel a tightening, a pull, as though your very soul is being drawn towards something or someone you cannot yet see. This is the magnetism of the twin flame bond. It's not just emotional, it's energetic. But this connection goes even deeper. Have you noticed patterns in your life, repeating numbers, synchronicities, or symbols that seem to appear wherever you go? Twin flames communicate through the language of the universe. Numbers like 1111, 222, or 777 are not mere coincidences, they are signals, reminders that you and your twin flame are on a shared path. These moments are the universe's way of saying, pay attention. You are being guided. And then there are the dreams. Twin flames often meet in the dream state long before they meet in the physical realm. Dreams of a mysterious figure, someone who feels both familiar and unknown, someone whose presence lingers long after you wake. These are not just dreams, they are encounters. Your twin flame is reaching out to you across dimensions, reminding you of your soul's eternal connection. But here's where things get tricky. The signs are not always comforting. Sometimes they can be triggering. Your twin flame's energy doesn't just connect with your love and light, it also mirrors your shadows. Have you ever had random moments of emotional upheaval, a sudden wave of anger, fear, or sadness that seems to come out of nowhere? That's your twin flame triggering the parts of you that need healing. It's not to hurt you, it's to awaken you. Now let me ask you this: when these signs appear, do you lean into them or do you resist? Because here's the truth: your twin flame can only meet you as deeply as you've met yourself. Their energy will amplify whatever is within you, your love, your wounds, your fears, and your desires. So if you're feeling overwhelmed by these signs, it's not because something is wrong. It's because something is wrong. It's because something within you is ready to be seen, healed, and transformed. Take a moment now. Close your eyes and think about the signs you've been receiving. Perhaps it's a song that keeps playing at the perfect moment. Perhaps it's a feeling you can't shake, a knowing that defies explanation. Or maybe it's the way your emotions seem to ebb and flow in ways you don't understand. These are not accidents. These are not random. This is your twin flame speaking to you through the fabric of the universe. But here's the challenge: are you listening? Let's go deeper. If you've stayed with me this far, you're ready to explore the next layer of this connection. And this part is not easy. It's not comfortable, but it is necessary. The truth is, your twin flame is not just sending you signs to comfort you or to remind you of their presence. They are sending you signs to awaken you, and awakening is rarely gentle. It's raw. It's messy. It's transformative. Have you ever wondered why twin flame connections are so intense? Why do they seem to bring out the best and the worst in us? It's because your twin flame is your mirror. They reflect back to you the parts of yourself you've embraced and the parts you've denied. When you feel overwhelmed by their energy, when their presence, physical or spiritual, triggers you, it's not because they are doing something to you. It's because they are showing you. Think about it. Have you ever felt a sudden spike in your emotions, an inexplicable sadness, anger, or even joy, only to realize later that it wasn't entirely yours? This is what happens when your twin flame's energy interacts with yours. They don't just send you signs, they send you pieces of yourself. But here's the question: what do you do when those pieces feel too heavy to hold? This is where the real work begins. Your twin flame signs are not meant to distract you from your life, they are meant to guide you back to yourself. When you see repeating numbers, when you feel their energy, when you sense their presence in your dreams or waking moments, it's an invitation. It's the universe saying it's time to look within. And this is where many of us struggle, because looking within means facing our fears, our shadows, and our wounds. It means acknowledging the parts of ourselves we've buried, ignored, or rejected. But here's the wisdom I want to share with you: your twin flame cannot heal you. They can only hold up the mirror. The healing is your responsibility. Let's take this further. Have you ever felt a sense of telepathy with your twin flame? A knowing of what they're thinking or feeling, even when you're miles apart? This is not your imagination. Twin flames share an energetic bond that transcends the physical. But this bond is not just about connection, it's about accountability. When you sense their emotions, it's a reminder to honor your own. When you feel their wounds, it's a call to heal your own. Now, here's the profound realization: your twin flame signs are not just about them. They are about you. Every synchronicity, every dream, every emotion is a message from your own soul, asking you to rise higher, to love deeper, to live more authentically. So I ask you again, are you ready to face yourself? Are you ready to use these signs not as distractions, but as tools for transformation? Because this is the gift of the twin flame journey. It's not about finding someone to complete you, it's about becoming complete within yourself. Let's continue this journey together. If you've made it this far, you're already beginning to see that the signs your twin flame is sending are not just random sparks of coincidence. They are deliberate, purposeful, and designed to awaken the deepest parts of your soul. But here's the thing: the twin flame journey is not linear. It's not a straight path of signs, realizations, and union. It's a dance of souls, where every step forward might be met with a step back, and every moment of clarity might be followed by confusion. So how do we navigate this dance? How do we embrace the signs your twin flame is sending without becoming consumed by them? The first thing I want you to understand is the twin flame connection is not about control. It's not about forcing outcomes, timelines, or even understanding. It's about surrender. When you feel those powerful signs, the synchronicities, the telepathic messages, the emotional waves, it's easy to want to analyze them, to decipher their meaning, or to use them as a roadmap for what's coming next. But the truth is, these signs are not a destination, they are a reminder to stay present in the journey. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you allowed yourself to simply feel without trying to make sense of it? When the signs come, whether it's a number sequence, a dream, or an overwhelming surge of emotion, do you pause and let it wash over you? Or do you immediately try to label it, to predict its purpose, or to control its meaning? Because here's the wisdom: the twin flame connection is not of the mind, it's of the soul. And the soul doesn't operate in logic. It operates in surrender, flow, and trust. When your twin flame sends their energy to you, they're not asking you to figure it all out. They're inviting you to open your heart, to feel, to trust, to let go of the need to control the outcome and simply experience the connection as it is, in all its intensity, beauty, and unpredictability. But this surrender doesn't mean passivity. It doesn't mean you sit back and wait for the universe or your twin flame to do all the work. No, surrender is an active process. It means showing up for yourself every day. It means using the signs as opportunities to deepen your self-awareness, to heal your wounds, and to align with your highest self. For example, when you see repeating numbers like 1111, don't just marvel at the synchronicity. Ask yourself, what am I being reminded of? What am I being called to awaken within myself? When you feel your twin flame's energy in your heart, don't just savor the connection. Reflect, what part of me needs love, attention, or healing right now? This is the dance of souls. It's not about chasing your twin flame or waiting for them to complete you. It's about using the connection to grow, to expand, and to become the most authentic version of yourself. And here's the deeper truth: the more you align with your higher self, the stronger the twin flame connection becomes. The signs intensify. The synchronicities multiply. Why? Because your twin flame is not separate from you. They are a reflection of your own soul. The work you do within yourself is mirrored in them, just as their growth is mirrored in you. But let's talk about the harder part of this journey, the pain. Because let's be honest, the twin flame connection is not all love and light. It's not just signs and synchronicities, it's also triggers, challenges, and heartbreak. Have you ever felt the ache of separation, the longing for your twin flame, even when they seem so distant? This is one of the most profound aspects of the twin flame journey, the paradox of feeling so deeply connected to someone, yet being apart from them in the physical world. But here's the wisdom I want to share with you: separation is an illusion. Yes, on the surface, it may feel like you and your twin flame are worlds apart. But on a soul level, you are never separate. The signs they send you are proof of this. Every time you see a synchronicity, every time you feel their energy, it's a reminder that the connection exists beyond time and space. So the question is not, why are we apart? The question is, what is this separation teaching me? Because separation is not a punishment, it's a teacher. It's an opportunity to heal, to grow, and to prepare for the higher purpose of the twin flame connection. And that purpose is not just about union. It's not just about being together in the physical world. The true purpose of the twin flame journey is ascension. It's about raising your vibration, breaking old karmic cycles, and stepping into your soul's mission. Now, let's talk about that mission. Twin flames are not just here to love each other, they are here to serve the world. When you and your twin flame come into alignment, whether in separation or union, you create a ripple effect that raises the collective consciousness. The signs your twin flame is sending are not just for you, they are for the planet. They are guiding you to step into your purpose, to share your light, and to contribute to the awakening of humanity. So, I ask you, are you ready to embrace that responsibility? Are you ready to use the signs, not just as personal messages, but as calls to action? Because this is what the twin flame journey is ultimately about. It's not just about finding your other half, it's about becoming whole within yourself so you can serve the greater good. As we near the end of this conversation, I want to leave you with one final thought. The signs your twin flame is sending are not outside of you. They are within you. The dreams, the synchronicities, the emotions, they are all reflections of your own soul's wisdom. Your twin flame is not separate from you, they are you. So the next time you see a sign, don't just look outward. Look inward. Ask yourself, what is my soul trying to tell me? What is my twin flame showing me about myself? Because the truth is, the twin flame journey is not about finding someone else. It's about finding yourself. And when you do, the connection will take care of itself. Now, I leave you with this question: are you willing to trust the journey, even when it doesn't make sense? Are you willing to surrender to the signs, the lessons, and the love that your twin flame is sending your way? This is the dance of souls, and it's time to step into it with open eyes, an open heart, and an open mind.